you still reading the not King James Version, you might want to repent. If you still promoting it, you might want to repent. Let's just hop straight into it. Proverbs 18:8 in the KJV. The words of a talebearer are as wounds, and they go down into the innermost parts of the belly. The not King James Version say, the words of a talebearer are like tasty trifles. So now it's a joke. So lies are like cake now, and they go down into the innermost. Let's go to the next one. Romans 4:25, KJV, who was delivered, which is Jesus Christ, for our offenses and was raised again for our justification. So he was raised so we may be justified. The not King James, who was delivered up because of our offenses, it was raised because of our justification. So he was raised up because we justified. Go to the next one. He said it don't matter what Bible verse you read, they all the same. Proverbs 25:23, KJV. The north wind driveth away rain, so doth an angry countenance a backbiting tongue. The north wind brings forth rain in the not King James Version. So KJV driving for rain, the not King James bring forth rain. God not the author of confusion. Proverbs 16:10, KJV. A divine sentence is in the lips of the king. His mouth transgresseth not in judgment. Not King James, divination. So now it's witchcraft on our lip. Divination and divine is two completely different things, but divination is on the lips of the king. His mouth must not transgress in judgment. If you're reading the NKJV, which stands for not King James, you might want to repent. So we ain't disciplining the children no more. Proverbs 19:18, KJV. Chasten thy son while there is hope, and let not thy soul spare for his crime. If you know me, I brought this out a while ago. He just saying don't spare that child because he crying. Whoop that child, train up that child in the way they should go. Yes, God approves of that. The not King James said, chasten your son while there is hope, and do not set your heart on his destruction. Man. Proverbs 11:16, KJV. A gracious woman retaineth honor, and strong men retain riches. Not King James. A gracious woman retains honor, but ruthless men retain riches. Is it strong man or ruthless man? Strong man or ruthless man? That's a difference. Oh man. 2 Kings chapter 23 verse 29. KJV. At the top, in his days, Pharaoh Necho, king of Egypt, went up against the king of Assyria to the river Euphrates. So hold on. He went up against the king of Assyria. But in the not King James, it's saying in his days, Pharaoh Necho, king of Egypt, went to the aid. Aid is to go help. So did he go to the aid or did he go up against them? Because it's not both, and that's not the same thing. Well, I'm going to let y'all work out your own salvation through fear and trembling. Hebrews 3:16, KJV. For some, when they had heard, did provoke. Howbeit, not all that came out of Egypt by Moses. So all did not come out of Egypt. Not King James. For who having heard, rebelled. Indeed, was it not all who came out of Egypt led by Moses? So they saying that everybody came out of Egypt. Deuteronomy chapter 23 verse 17, KJV. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor sodomite of the sons of Israel. Not King James said there should be no ritual harlot. What is that? What is that? Jeremiah chapter 6 verse 30, they remove reprobate. Reprobate silver shall men call them, because the Lord have rejected them. Not King James says people will call them rejected silver. Call who? The reprobates that y'all took out in the not King James. So these last two right here, in the last one, I'm bringing it out again. KJV clearly says to study to show thyself approved unto God. The not King James says be diligent to present yourself approved to God. So they took away study because they know most of y'all not go study. Y'all just gonna run. Well, the new King James just the updated version of the King. They knew y'all wouldn't go study. So guess what they did? They took it out. But God's sheep know his voice. And if you remove the scales off your eyes, you got eyes to see. 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 18. I showed this one before too. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness. Now hold on. The not King James. For the message of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness. The not King James. For the message of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing. King James at the top. But unto us which are saved, it is the power of God. New King James Version. But to us who are being saved. So is it being saved or saved? Is God the author of confusion? No. Repent if you're reading any of these other versions. Look what the top say. They say it doesn't matter what Bible I use. They are all the same. And then we got Hosea chapter 11, verse 12. In the middle is the King James. It say, but Judah yet ruleth with God. I'm Judah. I rule with God. And the NIV on the left and then the NASB on the right say Judah is unruly against God. God is not the author of confusion, just like the verse say. He's not the author of confusion. And I want to say y'all something else for the people who are still reading these other Bible verses, the NIV. I want y'all to go find these verses. If you got an NIV Bible, go find these verses in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and Acts. And there's way more verses missing than that, but God bless, man. Oh, one more thing. Is Christ divided? No. If every Bible version is the same, then why is it different versions? Repent. Change our mind, change our ways, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand, and there is nothing here that will not be revealed.